Wow, is he one of those alien face huggers? Welcome back, everybody. This is Too Old to Be Gaming, and this is my StarRupture test playthrough. StarRupture is currently in the playtest mode. It's not even out for early access yet. I've been playing it for a few hours and actually been having a good time. So in the last episode, we left off making some connections for the fabricators and smelters, and we are now short on power. So let us take care of that first. Once we get the power issue resolved, I plan to do more exploration to see what's around me, look for some more aliens, and look to see if there's anything new to explore in this playtest. Am I getting low on power? I think I am. I'm currently 10 units over what I can produce, but I know I'm going to do some more expansion, so I definitely need some more power units. Still need more power. I wonder if we're getting blocked by the other ones. So we got enough power for a while. This fabricator is in the wolfram line, so it's getting fed from the smelter that gets the wolfram ore. So it should be producing things that use wolfram. In this case, it's wolfram wire. This fabricator over here is in the titanium line, so it should be producing things that use titanium. Titanium ore sounds like a winner, so let's start producing that. Now I need to determine which corporations need the titanium ore and the wolfram wire. I am currently at level 2 with all the corporations, so let's see what everybody wants for level 2. Selenia looks like they want the titanium rods. Moon Energy wants the wolfram wire. Change this launcher to selenium and change this one over to the Moon Energy. Looks like both lines are sending their materials to the launcher, so those two lines are good for the moment. You can save your game at any point in time. There's multiple game saves. Very low hydration, so I guess I need to do quite a bit of drinking here as well as doing some eating. I'm limited to these bars that I came into the game with, so I need to look at researching the other foods and hydration items in the game. Why are you not producing any of the calcium or its products? You have power, you are connected from the ore extractor to the smelter to the fabricator, so why aren't you working? Too Old here. As I mentioned in episode 1, I had forgotten that I need to get 50 calcium ore, take it over to the research station to learn how to make the calcium blocks. I still haven't figured that out yet. Back to gameplay. Maybe because I didn't get enough calcium ore. Now that the biosphere has regenerated, let's head back over and get some more calcium ore and look to see what else we can find. What is going on with you?
Gotcha.
Man, I gotta be able to do some more research other than just these plants. Alright, what is this thing box over here? Drone wreck. Too Old here. One thing the game doesn't tell you, or at least I doesn't think it tells you, that occasionally you need to find one kind of a part in order to research it before you can actually make it. I think you need to explore the various ruins and stuff around your world in order to find these one-of parts that you can go back to your research station and learn how to actually make that part. Back to the gameplay. We'll take it. Oh no, we've seen this before. There are tree-like things up over there. Maybe we should go check those out. I need to get the meteor cores wherever I can get them. They're used for making some of those modules, and I can also trade them in for those data points. Idiot. Blocks. Alright, is that what I need to do? My God. Oh my God, I'm so freaking embarrassed. Alright, because this is what I didn't realize I needed to do. Sometimes it's not very intuitive. I heard you complain about that. What other recipes have I been ignoring? There's titanium beams. It just needs titanium bars. Titanium plates needs titanium bars. And some data points. Wolfram plates need Wolfram bars, so let's get that inserted, as well as some data points. As I was mentioning before, you may have to find a few of these higher level parts out in the wilderness somewhere, so you could use it to complete the recipe so you can fabricate them. Since I have some data points, I can go ahead and use them now. I've done some inventory management and made some more basic building blocks, and I got one of those meteor cores. Now you should be able to make those calcium blocks. Freaking finally. Continue the conveyor there to the orbital launcher. Which of these greedy corporations was needing calcium blocks or calcium plates? Griffith Blue was wanting calcium sheets, so let's see what we're fabricating. Looks like that's what we're making, calcium sheets, so let's go send them over to Griffith Blue. Choose the sheets. Excellent, the sheets are coming over. Got it worked out now. Alright, well you're, okay, so you're going now. I picked up some Wolfram wire and titanium bars to see if I could use them for any of these recipes. Titanium rod is used in the titanium tube recipe. Looks like the rods are used in the stabilizer as well. Wolfram rod is used in the rotor, and it looks like they all need data points. Alright, can't do much with that. I'm going to add 2 launchers for each fabricator, and then after the fabricators I'm going to install one of these cross beams which will allow the fabricator to send the same product to different launchers. I will do the same setup over here on the titanium side. 2 launchers after the fabricator with a rail connector to go to either one of the launchers or to even go over to the other launchers. So either of the fabricators can access 4 launchers. It may look a little spaghetti-y. I think this is the most variability that I could do. Therefore, if 4 different corporations want all the same material, all I really need to do is set one of the fabricators to make that, and then the other launchers to whichever corporation. I did see some pop-up or a message about overheating, so let's see what this is all about. Power production is 140 over 140. Cooling capacity was 130 over 100. I'm assuming that was the warning we were getting earlier. Let's check up on the recipe station. Looks like there's another tab over here. Oh, for food. Uh-oh, haven't looked at this. Long story short, there's a whole bunch of different recipes to make with the plants that you find going around, but they take a lot of material, so we'll probably never get through those in this playthrough. We were just notified of an upcoming rupture, a level upgrade, but we're not going to go very far from the little habitat here.
Your reward is waiting in the corporate terminal.
Excellent. Watch the explosion, 15 seconds. Once your equipment just get overheated, it doesn't get damaged.
Raptura's core is unstable. Head to safety.
Alright, let's go inside. Right in front of the window, huh?
Warning. The
Sweet.
planet is being incinerated.
A little bit of struggles with frames at that rate. You need so much of the native flora in order to get the recipe. Oh no. Damn it. Didn't mean to do that. Can I undo it?
Planetary temperature within acceptable parameters.
Alright, goes back. Alright, let's go outside and do some exploring. Very
Too
high.
hot to think.
Not within acceptable limits then. You lied to me, lady. Alright, let's give this a couple more minutes and then we'll head out and do some exploration. What does it say? Hold to remove temperature? What? What am I, a heat sink or something? I don't quite understand that. There are supposed to be some resources which get blown onto the planet after those big ruptures. There's a sparkly ore up there. I think that's one of the new things that comes in with that rupture. It'll take a little bit of time for the plant life and everything to grow back. You get fireweave ore from these sparkling meteors. Looks like some type of relic that exploded. Let's cool you down, buddy. I hadn't walked over here, but I don't think that came with a StarRupture or anything like that, but I don't believe there's anything we can do with this at this time. Oh. It looks like there's a couple of these around the planet. There's one over there. That's cooler. Geoscan map required, so we need probably to research something in order to use this. Oop, what's that? What's that? Dang it. Several things. Drone wreck. I think we've seen one of those already.
Ah, gotcha.
Another one of those broken obelisk things. I'm assuming that was a blast. Alright, there's my base over there.
The Raptura is in its stable stage. The climate of Arcadia is returning to normal.
Alright, returning to normal or returned to normal? I don't want to walk all the way back out here if there's something interesting for me to see. Wow. Clearing up. Clouds are clearing up, nice and bright. Tree life. Yep, I see insects.
Acquired.
Looks like one's coming over to say hello. Oh, that's some terrible shooting. Well, I guess that's why I'm the scientist, not the soldier. Hey, buddy, you saw what I did to your friend, right? You think you can do any better? Nope. Alright, excellent. I was hoping these little lit up things meant some sort of something to pick. But I guess they're not on every tree. A box. I didn't see this before. Don't know if it was or not. But again, a drone.
Gotcha.
Rotor.
The Griffiths Blue Corporation has received its order. They are very happy with your services, but have a few questions and would like to know if you'll participate in an anonymous survey.
An anonymous survey, huh? Something tells me it's not going to be in my interest. Just out flower picking. Sure seems like I've, I mean, I'm only getting like one. Yeah, it looks like I'm only getting one from each of those picks. That kind of sucks. Still spitting out stuff to somebody. Found a couple of the one-of, so let's see if there's any recipes that I can use them in. I have a rotor for the rotor recipe. I'm just going to kind of skip all of these bio recipes. Let me go ahead and do some inventory management, and I'll catch up with you here in just a moment.
Great work. The Moon
Excellent.
Energy Corporation received its order. You can claim your rightful reward as usual in the corporate terminal.
Excellent.
They are very happy with your services.
Good to hear. Helium extractor. Place only on gas outlets to extract resources. Gas extractors can gather helium-3, which I have some of that. We did see some gas coming up from a titanium ore deposit when we were off wandering around. I am assuming that's the gas the game is referring to. What does Griffith Blue offer us? It looks like level 3 is grenades.
I'm legally obligated to go over grenade training with you.
I don't know if there's anything you can say that I don't already know.
The Griffiths Blue Corporation guarantees the highest level of safety during use. Even when
Moon
activated,
Energy has maps
the
and
grenade
inventory
is stable
upgrades.
and will not explode as long as you are holding it in your hand, making it safe to use by the whole family, regardless of age.
Whole family.
The Griffiths Blue Corporation is not responsible for any bodily harm caused by the throwing or dropping of the grenade.
Oh, naturally.
You have successfully unlocked the geolocation service of structural and topological imaging.
Great. A map will be useful.
If you insist on using such primitive language, go ahead.
Alright, I forget which one that was. That was a map. I've got 2 corporations which are still at level 2, so let's see what we can do to get those guys up to level 3. So insert. Insert. Those points. The tube. How do I... What items can you now make? Let's get you fabricating wolfen plates. I'm pretty sure one of the corporations wanted the plates. Alright, you're just going to make plates. Let's get you making frames, and then we'll figure out which corporation wanted the beams. Alright, corpos, who wanted the titanium beams? Looks like Clever Robotics wanted the titanium beams, so let's get you sent over. Alright, which one of you corporate scumbag needed those Wolfram plates? It looks like Future Health wanted the plates, so we'll get them sent over to you. Right? Yeah. Who was wanting plates? Not sure if using 2 orbital launchers to send the same product to the same company is really efficient or not.
Gotcha.
It just slows up the various launching of materials. Insert the titanium sheets. Alright, now we know how to make rotors. But I gotta make a tube. Somebody in here wanted an electronics. So it might be I just have to find these things by exploring.
I'm detecting increased Ruptura activity. Prepare for a wave.
Alright, well, good. I'm stuck inside of here anyway.
Order completed. Clever Robotics cares about you, and so they have another reward waiting for you in the terminal.
Excellent.
They also ask that you keep an eye out for old model drones lost on Arcadia. They might contain useful items.
Well, I know that. So somebody went up. This guy. Storage depot. Redistribute it evenly to all your connected buildings. Don't I have some plates?
Ruptura's eruption has started. StarRupture has started. Hide.
Yep, that's what I'm doing.
Warning. Extreme temperature detected.
after this wave passes, I'm going to go out, collect some of those rare materials, do some more exploration, and see if I can find some of these one-of items. Remove heat. How do I pick up some more of these items here? Low calories. Oh. Interesting. Heat resistance. Oh, standard ammo and hydrolite. Interesting. Guess I just never walked this way. New location. Check your map. Oh, I didn't even realize I had a map. I think one of the items I claimed was a map. It says placeholder, so I would assume during the development they'll come up with a better map. Interestingly enough, it tracked where I was traveling before I ever got this map. Habitat, power, module. Oh yeah, that's not my habitat, but that's where I'm bringing this stuff over. I'm guessing this must have been the point of interest that was being notified on the map. New level up, new location on map. You know, I've not really investigated what those level ups are. Oh, interesting. I bet when the planet's not all dead, there's something interesting to see there. Hey, somebody's mining station or something up here. Whoops. I would assume if there's anything of interest up here, there are going to be bugs. War bonds. Take all.
Ah, gotcha.
Rubble. Excellent. Already found quite a bit of junk. Oh, something was down here. I'm kind of rushing through it in case the insects show up. I don't think I can make that jump, but let's try. Ah, nope. Ooh, some sort of... Oop, another pile down here. Well, that's nothing super spectacular. Unknown vial, war bonds. Oh, is that a body? Oh, that's a body. Rubble. Sulfuric acid, pressurized helium. Tube. Yeah, I need one of those. Oh, you kind of do a double jump, which I didn't know until I just now. Nope. Missed that pile. Ceramics. Oop, I'll run off the edge there. More of that pressurized helium. I think that's what that was. Rubble.
Great.
Great. Can't get in that way, so there's got to be another way around. Alright. Yeah, I'm assuming the insects are somewhere around here and they're going to show up pretty soon, so I'm rushing through it. Whoop. Don't run too fast. What do we got? A chest or something in here? Alright, stabilizers, calcium powder, and copper. Somebody. I'm full.
Raptura status, stable. Arcadia status, stable.
I'm guessing we should see some enemies here pretty soon. Oh crap, they're already here. Uh-oh, fire, shoot.
Has finished
Oh, shoot better.
regenerating.
Shoot, shoot, shoot. Alright, hey, let's do some retreating now. Heard that note over there. My shield won't work when I'm in this blue cloud. Health is pretty low, so let's do some better retreating. So the best time to explore these ruins is right after the rupture, when these guys haven't been able to respawn yet. They are still chasing me. I was able to eat one of those little bars to get myself some healing back, but I think I still need some more because I'm only down to 43. More of those purple things. Wow, they are still chasing after me. I think I'm going to call my gun Raid. It kills bugs dead. If you fire the gun in quick succession, it does have a recoil. Nice. Fortunately, I messed up and made all that ammo and was carrying around 300 rounds with me. Now I need to do some inventory management so I can go back and get whatever items are back up there at that old base. Well, I don't want to go back up there yet, but there are these purple items here that I want to pick up.
Come here.
Let's see if I can get a sneak attack on them. I don't know if there's sneak attacks in the game. Sometimes the cursor gets like a double cursor. I don't know if that means a critical hit or that just means you're actually targeting them or it's a headshot. Not quite sure. Looks like we still got about 3 or 4 insects up here. I guess if you can't hit them, just spray lead down range. Whoop. Ooh, throwing stuff at me. Pretty decent pistol. Not the greatest. Some of them do drop items. That was a slasher biofact. Got some nice shooting techs. Oh, they're flanking me. Shields back up, and just in time for more insects. Good goodness, there's still like 10 of them left. Wow, is he one of those alien face huggers? Yeah, I meant to back off that cliff. Jump. Way too many ledges over here. Alright, tactical retreat time. That's exactly how I planned it. Yeah, I'm giving the insects a sporting chance. I did notice that the insects, their eyes kind of flare, get brighter before they jump, in addition to them kind of rearing back. Woohoo! Goodness, thank goodness I made all that ammo. Looks clear for the moment, so let's finish up the looting. Alright, I don't hear any ticking. I have no idea if they'll respawn in these areas.
Great.
Waves come through. I don't really know how any of this stuff's working. Yep, titanium bar. Printer destroyed. Let's see, we don't want that. Don't need that because I've already got some of that. Let's see what I missed on this side. Well, take some more ammo. Search this guy's body. I will let you guys pause the screen to read this. I don't want to spend the time reading it in case these bugs respawn. spend testing. Don't provoke them any further. I'm assuming they're talking about the pesky bugs. That looks like food, so we'll definitely take that. I don't have one of those. Yeah. We'll leave that there. Missed this pile.
Great.
Crouch control. Don't need to change that. To C. Incoming message. Again, I'll let you pause it to read it, just to save some time so the bugs don't come back.
Bravo! Future Health Solutions is happy with your work. New rewards have been unlocked. Look in the terminal to assign them. Future Health Solutions for modern problems.
Anticipated side effects, LM projects. They're doing some testing on some subjects. All right. Ooh, unknown module. Looks like a bug or something. What don't we need? Synthetic silicon. Something else here. More war bonds. Crouching's not C. Should have gotten through everything there. More rubble. That's new. That I have. On the ground. Drop.
Great.
All right, let's get the heck out of here. That sounds like insects. Yep. Time to head back to the base and see what all the goodies that I got. This location is definitely where you need to go as soon as you get a gun to help out with your research. There might be some items that I didn't get a chance to look at or left behind, so we'll definitely come back. I will head back to the habitat, do some inventory management, and I'll catch up with you when we're doing some research. Ooh, looks like some caverns or something over there. What items do we have to complete a research? Oh, there's your tube, so got that completed. I'll insert the one stabilizer, and then I need to spend the data points. And now I can make stabilizer. I have 5 ceramics, but I think I need 50. Calcium powder, so let's insert. Got enough of those. I'm still lacking on data points and a couple of other items. But I can make stabilizer and the tubes. Let's see what kind of data points we can get off the analyzer. 5 for that. That's quite a bit. Unknown sphere. Sorry, does it specifically say using the analyzer? Wow. Gathered from vermin. Using... No, I didn't even... Don't get much for these. Quite a bit for that. Alright, let's check back over here. Where are we at? Just 30 to get that. 70 to clear that out. 70 for that. Now we just need the various other items. Base material, what is that? Current production, cooling capacity. It's not cooling enough. Okay, here's what we need to make the upgrades. Like I said, this is not quite as intuitive as I would have thought it would be. I should have those materials somewhere in my storage, so let's go check. And through the magic of editing, we have all the materials we need. Can handle more heat, up to cooling capacity of 200. It's currently producing 140, so we've got some cooling up there. Power consumption is 65. Currently we have a lot of power available, but a lot of this stuff is just turned off. I was looking over here trying to see what everybody is producing. We're now into the 2 materials needed to produce 1 item. The rotor needs wire and rods. Since I don't have it set up to be fed by 2 different materials, I'm manually adding some items right now. We'll just turn that on and produce some rotors.
Rupture activity detected. I recommend finding a safe place.
You do, huh? Looks like I need titanium plates. The moon guys, you want that, so... Alright, I need to get back inside. Alright, 12 seconds. I've got to figure out the fabrication to get 2 items to a fabricator.
Rupture's core is unstable. Head to safety immediately.
We're going to see a new blast come through, so...
Warning. The planet is being incinerated.
I'll have to explore some of the area right after these blasts. Some of the insects aren't around, so... Okie doke. While the blast is coming through and incinerating the planet, I want to go ahead and end the episode here. This is Too Old to Be Gaming. If you enjoyed yourself, please like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. It helps grow the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much.